Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday to everybody. Hope all is truly well. Just had to come and tap in with y'all on this Thursday on a quick morning vertical live on YouTube. Um, Carlos brought something to my attention yesterday regarding Kane Harris. Y'all know Ti's son. Um, I'm gonna go over the video later on. Title it is actually coming from Regina Carter, which is if I'm not mistaken, and anybody could correct me if I'm wrong, that's the baby mother of Lil Wayne, right? She has a podcast, so she did an interview with Kane Harris. Um, I'm going to go over it, and he elaborates on a lot of things within his family and things like that. So I will be going over that video later on today after 3 o'clock on StreamYards. And to be honest, I really try to give a lot of people the benefit of the doubt. Um, I don't just completely jump out the window, but when you behave a certain way because of your parent status, right? What up with it, pick and choose? What up with it, Slim with two M's? What's the word, man? Man, I gotta catch the replay of your live last night, man. I was out for the count, man. Yeah, I was out for the count. I was out for the count last night, Slim. I ain't gonna lie. Once I did my live stream and I was doing some other little work or whatever, and then after that, man, I crashed out because I had to get it. I had to be at work too early in the morning, man. Had a big shipment in. I got to get this shit out. You know, the normal shit that I gotta do. But otherwise, I'm gonna catch that replay. And I'm gonna say this, right? Let me say this. I'm only talking about Kane's behavior of how he displays it. I'm not gonna give him no way out, but I can still understand the rhyme or reason of why he do certain things, right? I can understand that. What up with it, Reggie Reg? Good morning to you, bro. Happy Thursday to you. I'm not a parent. I do not have a child. So it's certain things that I can't speak to, right? I'm only speak to common sense and just taking a grown individual that's out here living life and able to make his own decisions as far as how he want to live should be able to take accountability for his actions and not, in my opinion, lean on your parents. All right. Yeah, it's very convenient to me, for Kane to be able to lean on his parents. But ask yourself this, right? If T.I. ain't who he is and Tiny ain't who she is, do you actually think that people would give him grace? My personal opinion, I don't think so. But it seems as though a lot of people try to give him a lot of grace just because of his parents and who they is. That still don't have anything to do with his actions and how he moves on out here, right? He has a family. He has a child that he did bring into this world. He can't keep thinking selfish just about himself, in my opinion. And when you do that, you do a disservice to your own family that you're trying to bring up. You got to let things go of what you went through with your own parents. Now, again, it's no handbook on being a perfect parent, and I get that. I totally get that. But still, you still got to be held accountable for your actions on how you treat people, how you talk to people, and Just because of your parents and their status in the entertainment world doesn't mean nothing to a person like me. No, Carlos, man, I gotta keep the same energy. Just because he a kid of a famous rapper and singer, shit, that don't mean that I'm gonna cut him no slack either though. He a grown man. At what point do you hold him accountable for his own actions of what he displaying on out here, bro? Now, if you condone his actions, then I guess, but I don't. And I feel like he's doing a disservice not only to his own mother and father, but he's doing a disservice to his own child that he put out on this world. I will hope that you don't condone the shit that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? If he wants to see, and this the thing, you can't keep drawing back in the past as far as what your behavior is for today. Again, can I understand that, his parents didn't have time for him like that because they were so concentrated on their careers? Yes, I can get that. And most kids, when it comes down to that type of thing, will rebel and start doing whatever they feel they want to do because why? The parents ain't around to chastise them or check them. I get all of that, right? But when is it time out? Once you turn 21 though, bro, I'm sorry. I just can't cut a grown person no slack. I can't. Not in sound man. I don't give a damn about no entertainment status or that don't have anything to do with him. If anything, to me, he clout chasing off his mom and his dad. That's just my opinion. In my opinion, I believe that Kane Harris is clout chasing off his own daddy and mama's name. So much so that he feels entitled enough to do dumb shit and use that every single time he gets in trouble. He got to lean on his parents. I mean, when I turned 21, bro, I promise you, I understood the assignment. What up with it, Mo? I understood that I was on my own and I had to be accountable for my own actions. And I can't run back to mom and daddy for help, especially when I make the wrong choices in life. I can't sit up here and say, well, it's because my mama and how she raised me, or it's because my daddy, he wasn't around. No, fuck that. That's giving a motherfucker a way out to even talk that way. But again, I'm gonna have an open mind to that interview that Regina Carter actually had with Kane Harris. I'm gonna keep an open mind though, Carlos, just to let you know. I ain't no hater though, bro. I just, if there's anybody else that didn't have the parents that he had, you feel what I'm saying? We'll be just as hard on them and be taught and questioning the parents. Yeah, well, life ain't easy for nobody, Carlos, in my opinion, whether you're black, white. It's even harder for us blacks, but life is life. Hey, we didn't have a choice in the world to put ourselves here. So sometimes you gotta play the cards that's dealt with you, or make a way to find you a new hand. Hey, KTC, I just said that, Carlos. It is. I agree. It is hard on us black folks out here. We still can't keep making excuses though, Carlos. I mean, look, don't nobody want to sit up here and hear me whine and cry about how I was raised and make excuses for myself for right now. I'm not here to make no excuses. Fuck that. No, when you an adult, no matter how much you love your kids, or well, what up with Iceberg? Well, hey, time will only tell that, Carlos. Time will only tell that if he does get it right. I mean, if you want me to be honest, yeah, I want him to get his shit together. Yeah, I want the man to be a productive member of society and stop allowing himself to be into these bullshitting situations. So yes, I want the young man. Don't get it confused now, Carlos. I don't hate that man. Do I find his behavior repulsive and embarrassing? Yes. But I'm not gonna sit up here and make no excuses for him just because of how he came up. Shit, hell. Shit, I came up hard too. Shit, damn all that. Shit, I came up hard too. Shit. Way more harder than him. At least he had, at least, no matter, even if he didn't with his look at you, Carlos. It's always the white man holding them down, huh? God damn, Carlos. It's always the white man. You hear this shit, Iceberg? Well, hey, everybody is entitled to their opinion, of course. You know, I'm not tripping like that. What up with a K20 EP1? What's the word? Happy Thursday to you, man. You entitled to your opinion. And I'm just going to keep an open mind. I'm just going to keep an open mind when I do that review on his interview with Regina Carter. I'm gonna keep open, man. I know I said some harsh things yesterday about the young man, but you know, when you're grown, I don't know how to cut no corners. I don't care if you're 21, 22, 23. Shit, when I was that age, didn't nobody cut no damn corners for me. You know, but I guess in this society, we supposed to give these young folks a break because they don't know no better. And that's good. That's good. I don't, man, look here. I'm not a YN, so that's why I'm most definitely out of touch with them. Now, I understand I was young, I was their age. But see, it's certain things that they just don't possess nowadays, though, Carlos. Most of these YNs don't possess respect. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. You seen that story that I showed yesterday of that 13-year-old doing what he did to that older lady? Come on, where's the respect in that? And he did that just off a TikTok challenge. So where's the respect in that? Do we cut that 13-year-old some slack for what he did to that older lady? Can you honestly say that you can sit up here and say, oh, well, he young, he could get it together? Man, not doing no shit like that, though, Carlos. I'm sorry. Man, Carlos, come on, man. Let's just be honest, man. These YNs ain't trying to talk to us older people. Man, these YNs already got their mind made up, bro. You can't look. I'd have even attempted to talk to some YNs here in Chicago, bro. Some will listen. But for the majority of the part, man, they ain't trying to hear that shit. Now, I can agree with that, Reggie Reg. I most definitely can agree with that. Because we'll sit up here and tell on our own selves, well, these YNs, because I'm not getting on social media running my motherfucking mouth about nothing that if I know for a fact it's illegal, but then I get on social media and brag to everybody about how much weed I got and what I got to sell and all this and that. This generation talks too much and is so willing to put everything on the internet. That to me is baffling. Certain things should be left in private. You don't need to involve everybody up in your damn business. I still gonna feel that way no matter what. But again, and then see, and then Reggie Reds, this the kicker part, even with that with Young Thug, right? Why is anybody surprised that he told? Ain't no honor amongst thieves, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why so many people so outraged about him telling. The man is an entertainer, rapper. We don't know this man. We don't know what type of connections he really got in the street, or if he got any connections in the street. Not surprised about that. That's why I guess I didn't really talk about it, because everybody else making that a real big thing. But okay, look, if you gonna make a big thing about Young Thug telling, then make a big thing about Lil Woody. Lil Woody is sitting up here with a whole fucking channel, whole support system that people support the fuck up out of him. Come on, man. Let's not kid ourselves, man. In this society right now that we live in, telling on people is accessible. They will agree. You don't get canceled for telling on no damn body. Cause then if that was the case, a lot of motherfuckers on here would get canceled. Straight up, man. So that's why I'm not gonna raise no issue with no motherfucking Young Thug, man. Look, do what's best for you. Good morning, Uncle L. If I was their age, I wouldn't listen to half of these niggas either. Look how these old ass, look how the old ass acting. Exactly, keep the change. I really can't blame them. Shit, hell, that's why again. And I'ma just be honest. I would be a hypocrite to sit up here and try to talk at these YNs knowing how my past was as a young man. Like, I'm not about to do that shit. Reggie Red say, if you want your pockets to swell, tell. Man, look here. I'll try to tell you, Reggie Red, man, I don't have a problem. See, when I came into this, I said it off the riff that I will tell something if you on some bullshit. Yeah, I don't give a damn about, man. Reggie Reg, look, if you ain't doing nothing wrong, then you ain't got nothing to worry about with me. But the minute that you do something that's outside of what I'm willing to do, and I gotta be around you, and you do, and I tell you, bro, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit, and you still go out there and do some dumb shit, and I gotta be, oh no, baby, I'm not taking no weight for no damn body. Fuck that. I take my own weight. I'm telling. And see, that's why I ride solo dolo, Reggie Reg. That's why I don't be around nobody, because you just don't know what's on a person's mind. You don't know. I'm riding with Carlos. Next thing you know, Carlos want to sit up here and rob the bodega on the corner. Do you seriously think that I'm gonna take the weight for Carlos? If I'm riding with him, I don't know he about to do this shit. He tell me, hey, JB, hold on, man. Let me go in this bodega real quick. He goes in and rob the motherfucker. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? What's the word, Willie? Like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? Man, just run. You got this motherfucker telling me to run. Man, I'm like, man, I ain't running. What the fuck you mean run? What the fuck is going on here? Next thing you know, the police coming down, putting handcuffs on me and shit. And you don't think that I'm going to tell and give a good description on who he is? Shit. That part right there, keep the change. I'm out. I'm out days. The older people could tell us stuff without proof or walking the walk. Today, these kids go by example. You speak it, you better walk it. That part right there, keep the change. Because otherwise, if they don't see you preaching the very thing, that you trying to preach to these young people, if you ain't walking the walk, man, they damn sure ain't trying to listen to you. They gonna call you out, call you all type of hypocrites, you old fool, all that type of shit, and tell you to get the fuck on. Hey there, Foxy Brown, how you doing? That was a good live. That was a good vertical live, Foxy Brown, that you did the other day. You was talking about the situation with Shannon Sharp and Ray Lewis. I love your take on that situation right there. If y'all not subbed up to Foxy Brown, y'all please sub up to Foxy Brown. I know I can't. I wish I could put your link up in here, but that's all right. I'm gonna give you a mod stick, Foxy Brown. Y'all, and look, whenever you go live, you know, I will put people on notice for you, okay? You didn't ask me. I'm offering this because I love your perspective. I know what you said on that. You're not really a talkative person, but you can have a conversation. I'm very keen in on paying attention to what people say, Foxy Brown, and I most definitely paid attention to your live stream. So shout out to you and shout out to your take on that situation for sure. And I will be looking forward to any future lives that you do. Okay, just to let you know. I just want to let you know that. Oh, anytime, Foxy Brown, and plus, you know, cooking with Foxy Brown now. Y'all really got to most definitely check Foxy Brown on out because she be having videos. She do uploads on cooking videos. Yes, please, y'all make sure to tune in to Foxy Brown. Y'all go sub up to her. She ain't talking about no bullshit. She ain't talking about the fuck shit. She talking about things with substance. Okay? What up with it, Render Dad? Hey, Carlos, look. You bucking. You just want to have a real cooking challenge, don't you, Carlos? No, you can't. I can't do it on the vertical, Uncle Will. Yeah, I can't do it on the. If I was on the StreamYards, then yeah. Yeah, if I was on StreamYards, but off the vertical live, I can't. I can't post up no links to the channel. But she's a mod now, so like when I go live off of StreamYards, she'll be able to post a link to her channel there, and then go from there. Hell yeah, look. I know Uncle L. Uncle L will join in on the cooking challenge. Yeah, but when I get on StreamYards, no matter if Foxy Brown actually comes in the chat or not, right? And I know, right? Keep the change. Most definitely be sharing Foxy Brown's live streams on her community wall as well. So we gon' most definitely see. I'm gonna let y'all know some what I'm trying to do. People that's actually, I'm not saying that you're trying to make a career out of doing content, right? But if I see that you're doing stuff on the up and up and it don't have nothing to do with all the lunacy, unsavory beef and BS that normally goes on, I don't mind promoting that. You know, you got people that's gonna promote those that type of content, and I ain't mad at it. But what I'm looking to do on my channel is the total opposite. I want to promote, and guess what? I'm going to make it happen because I am doing the things behind the scenes. So that way, when I start doing it all the way in its entirety, people are going to see it. You're going to start seeing people, you know, because I love to sit up and watch other people go live and get their perspective about things. You know what I'm saying? I look, again, I enjoy going live and being able to be entertaining and talk about the things that matter. You know what I'm saying? I actually enjoy that way more better than beefing with strangers on the internet about bullshit. So instead of, using my talents for bullshit, use my talents for good. Yeah, we see you, Carlos, all up in the chat tooting your own damn horn. Please, ladies and gentlemen, double tap the screen and hit that like button and sub up to JB2 Reaction channel. Boy, Carlos, boy, I ain't never seen nobody toot their own horn the way you do. You could beat everybody and everything. You could beat people in cooking. You could beat people in talking. Right, that part right there, KTC. Once a week, we need Carlos to show us stuff that falls off that truck in Florida. We know he know. We already know Carlos got the hookup, KTC. We know that already. Man, Uncle L, man, I don't want, no, man, I ain't about to have no grilling challenge with him. Yeah, Reggie Reg, I'm at work right now. I'm on my break. You didn't smoke shit. See what I'm saying, Uncle L? Now you hear him talking about he already smoked me. You didn't smoke shit. I'm so sick of you, Carlos. You know what? That's all right. That's all right. I got Carlos. Don't worry about it, Carlos. I'm going to do an upload. Now, Foxy Brown, my take on Ray Lewis and Shannon Sharpe is Ray Lewis is a fucking hater. And Ray Lewis should have kept his goddamn mouth shut. Ray Lewis was out of bounds to bring up a personal conversation that he had with old Shay Sharpe when Shay Sharpe disclosed things about his family and alcoholism in his own family. You know I am Keep the Change. I'm in a recreational state here in Illinois. Right here, Keep the Change. I'm in a recreational state. Now, Foxy Brown, again, I really don't have a problem with Ray Lewis, but on that part, when he said all that on that podcast, I totally disagreed with him. I did not find that to be suitable for him to even say on that podcast. Hey, now Keep the Change. Now you just said who in the recreational state. Look, now home ain't never, look, you from here, Keep the Change, and I ain't gonna let you get away with that. If you really want to come on back on home now, you'll come on back on home, Keep the Change. I don't care if it ain't nothing before a weekend or something. Damn that, see, now you been down there to Texas, now Keep the Change. Now you gonna thumb your nose up at Illinois now and shit. I see what you doing, Keep the Change. All right. Yeah, living that Texas life, boy, you just really high on your horse. Shit. That's how I Keep the Change. Keep the Change say you right. Keep the Change. Look, I get it. But don't you ever forget where you come from. Don't ever forget where you come from, don't Keep the Change. He didn't, Foxy Brown. He actually added a lot of things to that conversation that didn't need to happen. Man, y'all Florida cats, boy, y'all something else. Florida, boy, y'all something else up in Florida, Jack. Y'all is something else up in Florida. Lord Jesus Christ. Yeah, Illinois matters too now, Carlos. Illinois matters, okay? Chicago matters. Hillside, Illinois matters. But see, Foxy Brown, you know the main part that I had a disagreement with Ray Lewis is that he said that he don't sit on podcasts gossiping about certain things that don't bring any value, right? But then what was he doing on that podcast speaking on Shannon Sharpe in the first place then if he's in the business of showing men the right way on how to live? So he's supposed to be a Christian. He believes in the Lord. But you sit up here, you talk down on your man, on Shannon Sharpe, who you was in the game with, who you was, you know, on the same team with and all that. He was gossiping his own self. So that's why I couldn't understand why Ray even said that and went through all that. But again, maybe that was a ploy for him to, you know, slide on in at ESPN and fill that slot up where Shannon Sharpe was. Man, Reggie Red, look, that's the same thing that I was thinking. Reggie Red said me being good ain't paying off. Maybe I need to be a little bad like old Shay Sharpe. What up with it not worth it? So all that hypocritical bullshit talking about the things, I was shocked when Shannon Sharpe drinking. Like, that man is a grown ass man. Like, who the fuck you think you is to speak on another man drinking? Okay, fine. He didn't have a drink while he was in the NFL. He ain't in the NFL no more. He could drink. He could do whatever. He could smoke on Black and Miles, all that shit. You said no, Blaze, no, OnlyFans. Oh, damn, no. Hell no. Hell, hell no, Reggie Reg. Hell no. Hell no. Fuck that shit. Hell no. That look, I leave that to the people that want to do that type of thing. Man, fuck that OnlyFans shit. Fuck that. All social media platforms ain't meant for me to be on. I take my, and I shit hell. The only social media platform that I really be on a lot is YouTube. I don't even be on Facebook like that. I only use Instagram to talk to certain people that I talk to, but otherwise, man, shit. Hell no. Oh, shit. Might as well. They say you sell it. Man, Carlos, man, go ahead on, man. Shit. Who gives a fuck about what them unsavory motherfuckers say any goddamn way? I don't give a shit. What's going on, TP? Salute to you, man. Happy Thursday to you. Yeah, you know. Let the naysayers say what they say, Carlos. They don't know me from a can of paint. If that gets them through the day to sit up there and say some the most unruly things like that, then okay. KTC, I ain't even made up like that to even do no shit like that. So that would never happen. Not get on no damn OnlyFans page and no. Not me. I would never get on no damn OnlyFans page and do shit. I ain't even subbed up to that shit. That's how much that shit won't ever work with me. Mm-mm. Shit, hell, even if I had a woman that liked to get on OnlyFans, if I had a woman that did some shit like that, she won't be my woman no more. Excuse me. It just ain't for me. But to each his own. Whoever got a knack on being on OnlyFans and making money, hey, make your money. I'm not getting on there. You look, you get an OnlyFans page, Carlos, and sell yourself. Man, no, TP. I ain't about to, I ain't in no pimp game. Man, fuck that millions of dollars. It's a catch to all that shit, Carlos. All money ain't good money to me. So, I mean, hey, hey, you can't convince me. You can't convince me about no shit like that. I don't do shit like that, man. No, I'm too reserved. You know what I'm saying? I'm a reserved type of individual. I don't mind showing myself as far as doing content the regular way, but as far as all that extra shit, I'm not doing that. Rob Zilla, what's the word, man? So yeah, man. But yeah, my break almost over with, y'all. Y'all know I had to come up here and chop it up with y'all on the vertical live on YouTube. Well, hey, it won't be me. I run. I'm running from that type of shit. Keep the change. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm running. No, I'm running. I'm too reserved. I ain't that type. I ain't that type of man that would do anything for money. Shit, I got standards about myself. I'm not doing that shit. Man, Reggie Reg. Man, look. Be blowing the acapella on OnlyFans and shit, huh? Oh, goddamn. Boy, I'll be like, me. I'll be straightening out my goddamn voice and everything. I bet you ball of golly. And get the beat to it and every goddamn thing, boy. I'll try to tell you, boy, I'd be a hit if I did want to go that route. But no, I'm just be good. No, I'm gonna be good and I'm gonna stay true to who I am. That look, I can sing on YouTube. Shit, fuck all that shit. Yeah, I can sing on YouTube. Shit, fuck that. With TP, just let look. Just let it hope that TP that it don't never get hard times. That's all. Yeah, right. Duke OnlyFans page. Yeah, right. He's silly as hell. Boy, Carlos, boy, you is a trip. Renadad say we won't be able to taste the food. Oh, shit. Y'all crazy as hell up in this chat. Y'all crazy as hell. Well, brothers and sisters, I wouldn't be me if I didn't ask now. Closed mouth don't get fed. Do anybody want to contribute to old JB2 Reactions as far as me getting him some lunch? Because I would eat what I got here at 7-Eleven, but I'm so tired. I don't want to eat none of that shit. I just want a couple dollars for some tacos. I'm begging right now. I'm begging, ladies and gentlemen. Brothers and sisters, please get on your Cash App. Get on your Cash App. Brothers and sisters, please get on your PayPal. Get on your PayPal. Donations. Gifts. But anyway, if you do find it within yourself to donate to old Johnny Blaze so he can get him some lunch, my Cash App is open, my PayPal is open, and my Venmo. All right. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, salute to the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up on me on the Vertical Live. And I will see y'all after 3 o'clock so we can go over that interview with Kane Harris. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'll see y'all later.